Hey everybody, Ryan here, bringing you yet another StarCraft commentary. MSL continues. Group D. Group F of the last Saga MSL 2009 winners match. If you haven't seen the first two matches, go watch them now because this will spoil them. Flash beat Firebat Hero and Hwasin beat Jaedong. Yes, sir. And now we're gonna have a winners match between these two guys, and it's gonna be very interesting. This is definitely Flash's game to lose here, because Flash is insane TVT, and Hwasin, he's not bad at it. He's 53%. That's pretty decent stat, especially back in the day. That was a very good stat, but Flash is insane TVT. So Hwasin definitely gonna have an uphill battle. But if he beats Flash, whew boy, he'll have beaten Best, he'll have beaten Jaedong, he'll have beaten Flash. Three of the best players from each race. That's insane. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. A sip of water, sip of water. You need some H2O. That's right, this is going to be on Destination. We're going to have Hwasin in teal at 5 o'clock. I'm going to have Flash in pink, I believe it is. Pink, violet, whatever. Pink. Say pink. At 11 o'clock. Yes. Pink. Such a manly color. Same can be said about teal, although I like teal. I like it. It brings out my feminine side. But I'm sure none of you want to hear about that. So, yeah, this is going to be on Destination. A map that loves the Terrans. Unless they're playing against Protoss. Then it loves Protoss. But yeah, huge map. Despite, well, kind of. Despite being a two-player map, it has a very large distance travel between the bases. Lots and lots and lots of bridges that tanks can just sit upon and go, yay! So, definitely love them bridges. They siege on them bridges, boy, and they kill y'all. And, I'm not seeing any cheesy stuff so far. I definitely don't think Hwasin has to go cheese to beat Flash here, because Flash is one of those guys that micros well enough to react to cheese, and he's very good at it. But both guys apparently going for pretty standard stuff. Going to build their barracks as far away from their main base as possible that can float them away. An interesting picture there. Some guy, a lot of snot coming out of his nose because he's so excited. So excited. I didn't blow my nose for this matchup. Maybe that's some sort of Korean compliment. I did not blow my nose for this matchup. That's how excited I am for it. Gas coming up from Flash. I think Hwasin should be also getting his gas pretty soon. Both players putting their barracks at exactly the same positions. And yes, they are both indeed getting gases. We're going to see scouts coming off now. Flash setting out a scout. I think Hwasin's going to send a scout pretty soon as well. I'm not sure how much gas they're going to be mining. Well, Flash is definitely going to go for factory before anything else. We're going to see, I assume pretty much the same from Flash. He should be, from Hwasin, I'm sorry, has full mining on gas. Going to go for factory. It just, all in all, just comes down to what it is that they go after that. If one player decides to go for CC, the other decides to go for 2-fac and push, that could pretty much end the match right there. So scouting is going to be very important. Factory now being put down by Hwasin. Flash going to use this opportunity to try to harass that SCV, but Hwasin pulling out the barrack building SCV after it finished building the barracks and just going to prevent that harassment. But Flash definitely has the scout now, and Hwasin does not. He's building a marine, though, before he thinks of floating away that barracks. So to take care of this scout to make sure it runs away. Yeah, there we go. Hwasin should definitely be thinking of sending out a scouting SCV or just that marine or something, because without scouting information, especially against Flash, pretty dangerous. No gas mining for Flash, so I'm thinking he's going to go right into CC. Same thing here from Hwasin, just mining gas with one SCV, so both players could be thinking of going heavy economic builds. Yeah, there we go. SCV there, planning down a command center. Hwasin would actually be thinking the exact same thing. Yep, sending an SCV, and critically, Hwasin is actually still playing blind despite all this. So for all he knows, Flash is has 2 ready now. Gonna go Red Sniper! Bang! That's the old nickname of Hwasin, I believe. It was once called the Red Sniper one day. I believe he got that for sniping all them Zergs that he's been sniping. And then losing in the OSL round of 8s to Bisu. So if he beats Flash, he'll get through, and he thought he would be rid of Bisu because he got killed by Hero, but nope, he got a chance, and now, even if Hwasin wins, he's going to get into the round of 8 in the... I'm talking about the OSL here for a second, sorry folks, but if he wins that, he's definitely going to go. But in the MSL, he has no worry from Bisu, so he's feel free here to beat Flash and then win the entire MSL. Booyah! Got a little bit off track there. Sorry, folks. I'm watching the OSL, commentating the MSL. A lot of stuff going on. So both CCs now coming out for both players. Gonna have a very economic, heavy Vulture out for Flash. I saw a Machine Shop coming up for him as well. Now just transferring them SCVs just in time. I still don't know if there's been a Flash. That Barracks, of course, has scouted for Hwasin. I don't know if he ever even bothered with an SCV scout during that entire time. Just you know, thinking he needs his entire mining crew mining. Some Vultures out for both players. Hwasin, some Vultures, and go for 3 factories right after that. He has some upgrades going. I assume those are either mines or Vulture speed. No 3rd factory as of yet now for Flash. Should be coming pretty soon. I didn't see how heavily he was mining gas or not. Hwasin, that is. Hwasin definitely has a faster factory because he probably started remining. Now floating in with that Barracks, going to spot everything. 3rd factory now coming down for Flash. Barracks just floating everywhere, also for Flash, just one Marine everywhere, taking pot shots at those poor barracks, but those barracks definitely gonna survive. No matter where they go, they will survive. I'm sure that's a song. I'm sure it is. I don't know it, but I'm sure it's a song. More supply depots. Don't see anything else so far, just factories. Flash is actually a little bit less impression, but now moving in with Vultures, instantly going to be met with some enemy Vultures. Apparently we're going to see some, you know, same thing from the earlier match, just starting off with insane heavy Vulture usage, and we're just going to see whether Flash manages to bother Hwasin just a little bit more, just like they did against Firebit Hero. Now Flash has his 4th factory going. I still don't see a 4th factory from Hwasin, that is. Both players definitely going to try to gonna have to equalize as much as they can in factories. 4th factory not coming down for Hwasin, and with those old factories, definitely going to be able to use as many Vultures as you can. Speed, I believe, has been upgraded for both. I'm not seeing any mines so far. If it's a